And welcome back, everybody. It's time for yet another video where we take a look at the home stretch of the Academy Awards. There has been some changes made. Some has remained the same. And I'm going to give you a blow-by-blow of each particular race and where you got what films I think is going to win. And more importantly, which ones still have a chance and which ones do not. Let's take a look. Part of the thing I do is do a spreadsheet with a rankings list, and as you can see, every one of those is within the last 3 days or so. It's mainly so I don't fall off track and do something stupid like, I don't know, project turn and not miss the Oscars like I did last year. And it's time once again to take a look at roadmap. Obviously, we're going from shorts this time all the way down to Best Picture. Draw suspense and that sort of thing. So let's take a look at and here's a look at my ratings. The projected winner. That's the one I think if they announce the Oscars at this time, they would be the ones that should win. And then has a good chance. It still has a solid chance of prevailing by the Oscars. Might need a little something to happen, but it's quite possible it could. And then perhaps there's a chance it could win. It's not a great chance, but it exists. And nominations is a reward. Is basically the better luck next year. Without further ado, we'll begin with the shorts. I predict the winner is going to be Letter to a Pig as of right now. But I think War is Over, inspired by the music of John Yoko, has a good chance at it, and 95 Cents is perhaps. And Our Uniform and Pachyderm are going to be the ones on the outside in. Take a look at documentary short. I have the ABCs of Book Banning. Has a good chance. I got The Last Repair Shop and Nine and WIPO. It could be one of those categories where you might see. I have to keep most options open because there's a good possibility you might see a surprise winner here. Long Shot, The Barber of Little Rock, and now in between is just grateful for the nomination. Take a look at the live action shorts. Right now I have The Wonderful World of Henry Sugar winning, with Red, White, Blue in the After having a chance, and then Knights of Fortune and Invincible being the long shots, as it were. Other Best Pictures, starting with Animated Feature, I have, hold up real quick, there we go, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse winning, with The Boy and the Heron having a good chance at taking it. After all, this may be Hayao Miyazaki's final film. I know we said this once before when the Wind Rises was released in 2013 in Japan and 2014 here, but he's 83. How many more chances do you think he'll have of actually doing good quality work and getting nominated for it? The other three animated films, Elemental, Nimona, and Robot Dreams, they're all probably out of the running. Over in documentary feature, I got 20 Days in Mariupol. That's a documentary that takes place in the Ukraine, and I think its timeliness should be enough to end up winning. I have Four Daughters in the Eternal Memory in the They Have a Chance category, and then Bobby Wine and To Kill a Tiger are the also rants. International feature, most of these are pretty much out of the running here. The Zone of Interest, I misspelled that, is my projected winner, with Society of the Snow being a perhaps, and that's largely because they got nominations in more than one category. The other three, they're out of the running pretty much. Let's take a look at the audio portions of this. Oppenheimer, I predict, will win Best Score. Killers of the Flower Moon is the only other one that I think has a chance, and that's largely because it's a way of honoring Robbie Robertson, who died. But it looks like everybody right now is leaning towards Oppenheimer, perhaps taking it for its score, and I'll find out in a few days myself. For original song, we're to go with "What Was I Made For" Barbie, winning with "I'm Just Ken" as being the other one that has a chance. The other three songs from Killers of Fire Moon, "Flamin' Hot," the Diane Warren number, and American Symphony, the one with John Baptiste. They're definitely also rents. Over in sound, I got Oppenheimer winning that, with the Zone of Interest and Maestro having a chance, but probably long shots at this point. Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning, and The Crater, to me, they're just there to fill out the field. Take a look at visual portions of the film. Starting with cinematography, I have the categories all in order, by the way, by alphabetical. I have Oppenheimer as a projected winner, with Killers of the Fire Moon and Poor Things being possibles, or perhaps. Nominations reward is Maestro and El Conde, the long shot film from Netflix. Costume design, I got Barbie winning that. Poor Things has a good chance. I think between costume and production design, it's a good possibility Poor Things might get one of these from Barbie, I think, at the end of the day. So keep that in mind. Nominations reward, obviously, Killers of Fire Moon, Napoleon, and Oppenheimer are going to be long shots here. Film editing, I got Oppenheimer winning that one as well, with Anatomy of a Fall and Killers of Fire Moon having distant chances. Poor Things and The Holdovers, I think their chances are 0 at this point. Over in makeup and hairstyling, I got Maestro winning for the work they did with the transform Bradley Cooper into Leonard Bernstein, with Poor Things being the other one that I think has a realistic shot at it. Society of Snow, Goda, and Oppenheimer, those are going to be I think those chances are done for those three. Production design, I got Barbie winning that as well, with Poor Things in second, and then Oppenheimer, Killers of Fire Moon, and Napoleon being the absolute long shots of the field. Visual effects, this one's a little bit more open than some of the others. I got Godzilla -1 winning, but it could be The Creator or Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Napoleon and Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning. If they don't have to have the Part 1 title when they put it on Paramount, I don't have to have the Part 1 title myself. Those are the other ones. Take a look at screenplays real fast. I know a lot of people think it could be Oppenheimer. I don't see that necessarily. Usually they use the screenplays to award films that would otherwise not win anything at all. Their way of spreading the wealth, as it were. And I honestly think really it's a two-film race, with Barbie being the other one. Perhaps they want to make up for the fact they didn't give Greta Gerwig the director's nod by giving her a win here. But right now I got American Fiction getting its Oscar with that one. Poor Things and The Zone of Interest are going to be films that are just filling seats pretty much. As for original screenplay, I got Anatomy of a Fall winning, with The Holdovers having a pretty good chance at it, and Past Lives maybe more of a long shot, but at least they still have a chance. May, December, and Maestro are your films that don't have one. Now we'll take a look at the acting categories next. Obviously, Divine Joy Randolph's been winning everything left, right, and sideways, and I don't see that changing one iota. She's going to be the projected winner, and she's about as safe as milk as far as putting money. If you're going to bet on the Oscars, this may be the category to bet. As for Best Supporting Actor, Robert Downey Jr., I think is the heavy favorite to win here as well, with Ryan Gosling and Mark Ruffalo sort of they have a little bit of a chance, but not that much of one. And Robert De Niro and Sterling K. Brown, they're just happy to get those nominations, I think. Best Actress, at the moment, I have Emma Stone. But depending on how things turn out, Lily Gladstone could get there, particularly if she wins the SGAs. And Sandra Hüller, her best bet might be the BAFTAs. And it may be one of those races that goes down to the wire. If perhaps Hüller wins and somehow, say, Gladstone wins. And the SGAs. That could be one of those that just, like I said, comes down to the wire. Over Best Actors, another one that's pretty close between Paul Giamatti and Cillian Murphy. I got Giamatti winning for now. The overdue narrative may be working in his favor, but then again, Murphy's got a good career, and it's been a long time since he's been nominated. And then you got Bradley Cooper. We know he wants that Oscar, but it's just not going to happen this year. Probably not. And Jeffrey Wright and Coleman Domingo are there to fill out the five. Take a look at direction. I got Christopher Nolan winning. And much like Divine Joy Randolph, I think it's one of those categories I don't see anybody else having a chance. So, let's just call a spade here. And then last but not least, Best Picture, Oppenheimer. I got that winning here. With the holdovers, Poor Things and Anatomy of a Fall all having a slight chance of maybe pulling off the upset. Slight maybe being like, I don't know, maybe 1, 2, 3% each at this point. And for everybody else, the nominations, the award. So how do I have the projected Oscars? Right now I got Oppenheimer winning with 7. A good night for it, but not necessarily a blowout night or a sweep, as I've seen other other prognosticators come up with. I got Barbie with 3 wins, the holdovers with 2. And as you can see, everybody else has 1 win. I didn't include the shorts, obviously, but everything else should be there. As you can see, unfortunately, it looks like Killers of the Flower Moon right now isn't going to get anything. All right, that concludes this look at the Oscar Homestretch for 2024. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like the video, spread the word, and hit that and pound that subscription button. Obviously, we got one more of these videos to go, and that's going to be right around. It's going to probably be a little bit before my birthday on early March. So, yeah, you probably want to look forward to that. And I'm still going to do those reviews. I swear I will. Anyway, thanks for watching. You have a good one.